Good Monday morning, everybody. Back to work. Terrific. Lovely driving until I got to here and it's all foggy. But that's what happens, isn't it, Randy, when it gets sunny? We don't usually suffer with the fog coming in on the high rolling in off the sea. We're too far inland, but it can dampen your day, can't it? Well, it's not going to dampen our day because we're going to be in work in air conditioning. Supposedly getting up to 22 degrees around here today. That's going to be quite chill for us. But still, got to get through the working day, get home and collapse. So I'm going to wait to drop Chelle off at her work. We shall take it from there, yeah. Moving on. Hi guys, we're home from work. Been home for a bit, and what me and Chelle are doing is sitting here trying to out-yawn each other because we're both wiped out. Been watching the football, and that's kind of all we've been doing since got home. Football, since it kicks off at 5 o'clock, so recorded the first match and caught it when I got home. Watching France lose to Switzerland at the moment. But it's I'm struggling to stay at work. Oh, really tired. I'm on a bit work for one day. Anyway, never mind. And it's roasting as well. So I better turn my fan back on. Speak shortly. Good Tuesday morning, guys. Running a bit latchy this morning. Getting out of bed was an issue. Watched the football last night, the French-Swiss game. Well done to Switzerland for beating France on penalties. As a neutral, that was one of the best games I've seen in this tournament. It was really good, really entertaining. Unfortunately, you know, it was so warm last night, I just couldn't get to sleep, so very little sleep this morning, or last night. I did get some eventually when it cooled down, like 2 o'clock. But yeah, we're running late. But never mind, Tuesday, get through today, Monday, Tuesday out the way, run into the weekend, almost. So yeah, I just wished the week away completely. This is what you do. But anyway, yawning. It's going to be a long day, I think. I'm trying to keep awake, see what concentration levels I can muster up, keep me going. Anyway, like I say, on my way to work. You all have a good one. Hi guys, that's us home from work. That's the worst 2 working days over with. Chelle's in the kitchen at the moment making the tea. The cat's coming to demand strokes, and I've got the football paused at the moment because it's been, the England game's been playing for about half an hour, so Michelle's just queued it up for me, so we're going to watch it from the beginning while Chelle makes the tea. Be waiting on hand and paw for the next 90 minutes ish. Moving on. You have to go to work.
I know.
That's because we're at your work. Fortunately, you have to go and earn a crust.
I know, I've got to pay for all those books somehow, right?
Yeah, and the mortgage, and the chips.
Yep. Alright, I'll see you tonight.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Have a good day.
You too, drive careful.
Morning, guys. You can see I'm dropping Chelle off at work. It's Wednesday morning, halfway through the week. We better get off. Better get off and get to work. Good Thursday morning, everybody. Didn't do any vlogging last night. Just got home and tried not to fall asleep, and I thought I better go and do something, so I did a bit of editing and FaceTime my friends, and before I knew it was 10 o'clock. So I watched the end of the Murray Wimbledon match, where in fact I watched the last like 4 games, I think, of the final set. That was me. And today's a sad day. I'm going into work today now. Our company have been gracious enough to offer us a free breakfast twice a week. Well, that comes to an end today. So, but then again, it's not as bad as the furlough scheme coming to an end for a lot of other people. That's going to be disastrous, I think. There'll be a lot of layoffs now. But it can't go on forever, I suppose. I'm highly grateful for the government for doing what they did at the time that they did it. Oh, can't get around the island. And I have no doubt they saved loads of jobs by doing so, but it's just, I know, how long's a piece of string? How long can you keep doing that for? Well, unfortunately, people are definitely going to lose the jobs, I think. Certainly in some industries like tourism and that. Well, I think it's going to be 2-3 years before this all gets back to normal. I think it's a 5-year thing, this. And we're only just in the beginning of it. Anyway, with that really gloomy outlook, I better shut up and get into work. Speak shortly. Hey guys, that's the working day over with, and we're home, aren't we? Mm-hmm. Lovely, turned into a lovely day. It's 17 degrees already. I don't know why I'm saying already, because it's like 25 past 5, but you know, 17 degrees here. And I am absolutely knackered. And we'll be doing the shopping on the way home. So, are you putting a bottle of wine on it?
Yeah, I will do.
Anyway, let's get in. I've come home to an unboxing, guys. An opening. I already know what it is because there's a sticker on this side. But I'm perplexed nonetheless. And Mr. T, it's come because it's got packaging on it. Says that's not exciting enough. I think you might know what this is. A box I can't open. And it is what I thought it was. Something I can put my... Now, I'm afraid I'm going to have to take my marks off for packaging, because the actual, this is the brewing company, we waxed lyrical about how impressed we were with the packaging, and they've let themselves down a bit, haven't they?
That's to stop it getting swooshed.
Yeah, I know, but...
And it's all recyclable.
I know, but you know. But anyway, I've got a beer glass, I've got a pint. The Greater Good Pinter beer glass, fresh beer. And that's not a pint glass, it cannot be, which means that my 10 pints will last longer, because I'm too lazy to go and fill it up. And I've got 10 pint eco crate of Alexa play 3 Lions. So yeah. I wonder what you're looking at then. Yeah, I got away with that one. Yeah, so it's an English Pale Ale. Patent is pending apparently, but I am looking forward to that one. So I've now got the one that's coming out of the fridge.
The Stars and Stripes APA.
Stars and Stripes APA is coming out of the fridge. Well, it's actually due to come out tonight. That would be the actual minimum conditioning time. But we're just going to leave it in until Saturday morning. I'm going to open it up on Friday evening while I was watching England play.
Saturday evening.
This is Friday. So that's wishful thinking. And then I've got a choice of doing a English pale ale or I forgot what the other one is.
It's the IPA.
Basically, an Indian pale ale or an English pale ale. Either or. Obviously.
So you've got an APA, an IPA, and an EPA.
Yes. Michelle wants me to do a cider.
At some point, when I'm actually able to drink it.
Yes, that would be a good idea. Now, we were talking about this last night and we're hoping it's rubbish. Because if it's really, really good, we've got a problem. I'll go through it.
If you go through it, you go through it. That's the first box of your subscription, your monthly subscription.
Oh, right, okay. Beer of the month. Yeah, they did 3 actually. They did one for Wales, they did one for Scotland, and they did one for England. Obviously, they didn't do one for Ireland, which I'm surprised about. They should have done, even though they weren't in the tournament. But you know, should have done a stout or a Guinness for them, shouldn't they? But yeah, okay, that's my next one.